What is up, guys? So got a new video for you here, and this is going to be a Darklord variant for after Rise of the Duelist. This is an amazing deck, guys. I didn't even expect it would work. Someone gave me this idea, and then I've been working at it for the last few days, and then suddenly it's like, wow, I just figured out this deck could actually be quite amazing. But before I go into it, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm telling you now, guys, I've got amazing stuff coming soon, so you need to make sure you don't miss it. So this is going to be a Darklord Invoke deck, and I'm just going to show you some of the stuff this deck can do, and then I'll drop that deck list right at the end. So look, guys, we're hitting off already with an Alistair the Invoker, straight into that normal summon. Now, what makes this so strong is the fact that Alistair essentially provides a very easy way to get to a fusion spell for any archetype. Darklord didn't have a fusion before, but for some reason Konami thought, why not give them a fusion? So by adding Alistair the Invoker, we essentially give ourselves very easy access to that Lucifer card in Darklord, and then from there, I mean, you're off to the races. So you can see already we've got Lucifer out on the first turn, but that's just not the only strong thing. So for example, I've already made Lucifer on my turn, but do you know what I can do, which is even crazier? I can make Kaliga on their turn, because of Darklord Fusion, as you can see, and I'm about to use it right now, the Darklord Fusion says you can summon any Dark Fusion monster, and that's part of what makes this deck so amazing. So as you can see already, turn one, I've put out a Kaliga and a Lucifer Darklord the Morningstar. They can't even target in the first place. Your opponent only has one effect. Kaliga can revive any Darklord in your graveyard next turn, and then on top of that, you've got plenty of recyclability for next turn, because I drew the other Meltdown anyway. Guys, this variant of the deck is insane. Let's go into another combo. So guys, here is another Darklord combo. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to start off with the Alistair Invoker, just adding that free Alistair to the hand. Then we're going to use Ixchel to discard that Rebellious to the grave. That fusion spell is such a good fusion spell, but not for summoning Darklord monsters. That's not what we use it for. We use it for summoning everything else, and this is great because I've drawn most of the Darklords I need already, so I don't even need to worry about that. So I'm actually just going to add a Superbia to my hand so I can extend more. I'm going to normal summon the Alistair and get that fusion spell. And again, this is what's so great. I get to search that fusion spell on my normal summon. You don't need to use your normal summon on your Darklords. We've been working without a normal summon in Darklords for the past, I don't know how long, for the past 2 or 3 years. So it doesn't make sense that they gave us this subpar normal summon and we start working with just that. So I'm going to straight away go into Lucifer, Darklord of the Morningstar. Look, I've only done 2 summons so far, by the way, guys. No one's going to be Nibiriing me this game. I'm going to show you. So Lucifer is going to special summon Superbia. Superbia is going to special summon Ixchel for my 4th summon. Now I'm going to use Ixchel's effect to search a contact. That is the best thing to do at this stage, because all of these 4 are going straight into an Appaloosa. And what's even better is the Appaloosa, so this is going to be a 4 material Appaloosa before even being able to be Nibiried. I mean, guys, that's insane. 4 material Appaloosa. So I guess at this stage they could imperm me, but it doesn't even matter if they imperm me. They've wasted imperm. I'm just going to special summon Superbia again, who's going to bring out Morningstar for me. And again, the reason why this is so strong now is Lucifer has an effect which says your opponent cannot target fairy monsters with card effects. So my opponent can't even target my 4 material Appaloosa. They can't do anything about it. And then you know what I'm going to do next turn? I'm just going to bring out another Darklord monster with my Darklord spell, and I could probably fuse again if I wanted to. Guys, this deck is insane. I've also got Alistair the Invoker that, just in case my Lucifer wasn't big enough, I can discard Alistair and make my Lucifer a 5k beater. Guys, this deck, this variant is insane. Telling you now, it's going to be insane after Rise of the Duelist. So let's get into that deck profile. So guys, here is the deck profile. As you can see, look, we're running a fusion based deck, so we need a lot of material. So I've got a very big Darklord package. I'm running almost all of the Darklord cards at this point. So I'm running the Tez, the Superbia, all of the new ones anyway. I don't run the old ones, the old ones are trash, but almost all of the new ones. We run 1 Morningstar. Morningstar is very good because if you do manage to bring him out, he can plus you quite heavily. So he's good for turns 2 and beyond. He's also nice if you fuse him with Rebellious Darklord because you get to nuke your opponent's board, so he is quite a good card to have. However, he's not the main goal of the deck. Then we have Tez, which is a nice little kind of hand trap protection. It's basically Balinks, but in your hand. Then you've got all the other Darklords as well. You've got Nurgle, and it's really just about having as many different names as possible to summon off Morningstar. Then we've got 3 Pleasure. Now this is your alternate normal summon. You still have access to your regular Darklord things in this variant, so you still have 3 copies of Pleasure and 1 copy of Delight. Delight and Pleasure, again, really good cards, but they're not the best normal summons. They're actually only kind of like average as normal summons sometimes, and Pleasure locks you into fairies. Now then we move on with our regular kind of Alistair package. So we've got 3 Alistair Invoker, 1 Terraforming, 3 Meltdown. Then moving past that, we're also going to have 3 Invocation because we want to see this. Now Invocation only lets you fusion summon non-invoked monsters from the hand, with materials from the hand. So when you're doing this, you need to make sure you get those 3 Dark materials in the hand, but that's not too hard with Darklord. You're playing the big monster count and you've got quite a bit of draw power. Then we play the traps. Now your trap lineup can vary, and this deck is, I mean, I've only just made this build right now, to be honest, so it's going to evolve a bit. I might not even end up running all these traps. However, I do run kind of the standard lineup of these 4 traps. Darklords have very unique interruption for a deck because they have a negate, a snatch steal, or I don't even know what card it is that change of heart or whatever, but basically they've got a non-target in negate, a non-target in destruction, and non-target in change control, and they've got this fusion spell now. So they've got very unique traps and utility that most decks just can't deal with. However, what really makes this deck insane is when we move into the extra deck, because what you'll find out is that in actuality, Orgoedis, one of the stronger Darklord, one of the stronger invoked fusions, is actually a fairy, which means she can be revived by Lucifer, she can be revived by Superbia, and her effect still goes off even when you use Pleasure, which means turns 3 and beyond, your deck is insane. That's exactly why the synergy between Darklords and Invokes is just so strong, because there's so many little techniques like that and so many little synergies like that that really strengthen up the deck. So you got your stand, you've got your Appaloosa, you've got your Alistair, you've got your 2 Condemn. This is a really good card from getting to those Superbias. You've got your Masquerader because it's very easy to just spam materials. And this is the thing, Pleasure locks you in to using fairy effects. It does not lock you into special summoning fairies, which means that you can put a Masquerader on the board and then use her to link off later. Cross Sheep, great card. And then we've got this package because we don't play any lights in the deck. We can leave our light monsters in the extra deck simply because of the way Darklords work. The Darklord will cycle through our deck, get us to Alistair, then normal summon Alistair, that'll get us the light monster and the fire monster. Now I've put Dugarez there. This is really just a placeholder because rank 4 plays are very easy in the deck. Between your Alistairs, your Pleasures, and your Kaliga, you can very easily get any rank 4 play you want. So that is another dimension of play for this deck. So guys, look, Darklord Invoked, it's going to be big. I'm telling you now, guys. If you've enjoyed this video and you want more spicy decks like this, smash that like button, give me a subscribe, leave a comment in the description, and I will talk to you all soon. Peace.